Hey guys, so it is early in the morning and I want to do some makeup. Why? Because it's never too early to be a baddie. So I just washed my face, so I'm going to go ahead and prep my skin for my makeup. I haven't put anything on my skin, so I really need to because it's getting dry. So the first thing I'm going to use is my Drunk Elephant Vitamin C Serum. I hope you can see it. I don't even think the camera's focusing on it. But, so, I really like this serum. I feel like I've had better serums in the past. Like, and the whole reason why I started using a Vitamin C Serum, well, first of all, so the whole purpose of a Vitamin C Serum is so that it can protect your skin from sun rays, and it helps brighten your skin, and it also prevents fine lines and wrinkles and smooths your skin out, which it really does. Like my skin, like the texture of my skin has made a really big difference since I've started using this, or started using vitamin C period. The first one I had was the Ole Henriksen. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's the first one I had, and I like that one a lot better. This one's a little bit more sticky, but I'm going to still use it because it was $80. And now I'm going to moisturize with CeraVe, and this is actually the normal to dry skin. When I first bought this, it was too oily for my skin and I almost took it back, but then I was just like, I'm just gonna work with it, and I've been using it for like the past couple weeks, and it has been soaking into my skin. And I think that's because the weather in Texas has been so dry lately, and my skin is just like soaking up all this moisture. So I'm glad I didn't take it back actually. I'm trying not to like pull down on my skin because they always say, sorry I was looking at my neighbor. They always say that you're supposed to like pull your skin up because gravity is always pulling it down. So there's that. And then I do have one product left from Ole Henriksen. I got this in like a bundle. This is the Banana Bright Eye Cream, and this also came with the serum and the moisturizer. I absolutely love that moisturizer, you guys. I really like Ole Henriksen's moisturizer. I really need to get more because I really like it. And then here is the eye cream. I'm just dabbing under my eye because college gave me dark circles. Yeah. So happy to be out, but now we have some skin rejuvenation to do. Because if y'all knew the lack of sleep I was getting. Oh, I never finished telling you guys why I started using vitamin C serum in the first place. It's because I mentioned it on one of my last videos, but my skin just got really dark, or my face just got really dark out of nowhere. Like over the summer, my face just like was like a couple shades lighter than my chest, and it still kind of is. I don't know if you guys can see, it still is lighter or darker than my chest when it used to be the exact same color. And even like my hands kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of OCD with my skin, and I just know that my face is usually a lot brighter than this. And I think it has to do with the sun. I was probably out in the sun way too much, and I think that it's just like hyper pigmentation and stuff, but doing some stuff to fix that. It's gotten a lot better, let me tell you, since I started using vitamin C. Okay, but I'm gonna shut up about that. Okay, so I did go ahead and just do my eyebrows off camera just so I can save time, because I feel like eyebrows kind of takes up unnecessary time, and plus I do the same thing every single video anyway. So, and I used Morphe brow pomade in the color Chocolate Mousse. I told you guys about this in my last video. I really like this pomade. I prefer pomades over everything because I don't know, I just feel like you can manipulate a shape better with it. That's just me. And then I use my e.l.f. angled brush too. You got it. So, you know, first I'm gonna put on some Vaseline before I get started. My lips get so dry, especially in the winter time. They be like cracking. I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. They don't crack, but my lips do get like super ashy. They get so ashy. And then like my lips, I don't know why, but like the drier my lips get, they get super pink. Like I already have really pink lips, but when they get dry and stuff, especially like during the winter time, they get so pink, like a bright pink. I'm like, simmer down. Oh, I almost forgot to take my biotin. So I'm also taking biotin right now because I want to grow out my eyebrows. I think I told you guys before that my eyebrows have kind of like stopped growing as fast as they used to, and they also fall out kind of easily. So I don't know what the problem is. I've been to the doctor about it. I've like tried castor oil. I mean, I just started using castor oil again. So long story short, I'm gonna keep you guys updated, but taking biotin to see if that helps. Okay, so now I'm going to prime my eyes with LA Girl Pro Concealer in Cool Tan. And I'm just going to use my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush to apply it to my eyes. Usually I use my fingers, but I'm just going to use a brush today. So per the title of this video, I am going to be using the Morphe Such a Gem palette, and this is what it looks like. It's so pretty, right? So freaking beautiful. And this palette, I feel like this palette was made for me, y'all, because these are my favorite colors to use. I love like all the purples and the pinks. Like these are my favorite colors to use on my eyes. First color I'm going to use is this, what's it called? Plum violet color right here. I'm going to take my Morphe M506 brush. It's a really small shading brush. And I'm going to put this directly in my crease. And I'm going to kind of move it like, I kind of want it like to look like this almost when I apply it. And I'm just going to keep packing that in. And take it in just a little bit with whatever's left. We're not going to blend too much right now, so just keep it as is and just keep packing. So now I'm going to take I'm taking this really pretty purple color right here, and I'm going to take my Morphe M433. It looks like this, and it has a little bit of color. It's not even color anymore, it's just stained because I used it yesterday. I don't wash my brushes every day, sue me. And I'm just going to blend this out. In circular motions, kind of bringing it more towards the front of my eye. And it's okay if it doesn't look super blended right now because we're gonna go back in with that first color. It's a process. Y'all really just have to trust the process sometimes. I feel like eyeshadow never really looks good all the way through. I feel like sometimes it's just like, and you're like, oh, at the end it like comes all together. Trust me, just trust me, that's all I ask. Okay, so now that that's blended, I'm gonna go back in with that plum color, and I'm going to reapply it and then blend it out to diffuse it higher. My camera cut off, so I don't know what I lost, but I'm just taking that plum color again, and I'm diffusing it back into my crease. and we're gonna take it higher this time. That looks good already. Like, okay, Kyra woke up this morning beating my face for the guys. Yes. I absolutely love when my makeup is coming out good. Because sometimes I'll be a little worried in the process. Okay, that's good because I don't want to blend it too much, so that's fine. Okay, so for the lid color, I'm kind of conflicted because I don't know if I want to do a shimmery color, if I want to do matte. Matte is just so sexy to me. Like, matte is just so sexy. Now what I'm gonna do, because I want the color to pop and I want it to have something to stick to, so I'm gonna go back in with some concealer. I'm gonna take Cool Tan again, and I'm gonna take that same brush I used to apply my concealer. I'm gonna take it just like this, like lightly, just a little bit. I'm wiping really most of it off, and I'm just going to apply it right here. And that's even just a little bit too much. I'm just gonna apply it wherever I want the shadow to go. And like I said, not a lot at all. So now I'm taking this fluffy brush by e.l.f. and I'm going to use this really pretty purple right here, and I'm going to put that on my lid. Actually came out bolder than I thought it would, so I'm not sure how I like it, but we're going to work with it anyway. Why? Because that's what we do. Okay, and now I'm going to go back in with that plum color one more time, just because I think that some of the color overshadowed it, and that's what I don't want. So now I'm going to add some eyeliner, and I'm going to use the Milani Stay Put matte eyeliner. To be honest, y'all, I honestly might just do this off camera, so if the next clip is just of me with eyeliner on, please forgive me, because I just have to really focus when I'm doing it, so we're gonna see. Okay, so my eyeliner's done and it looks really crispy. So now I'm gonna start, before I put on my lashes, I'm gonna start my foundation, and I'm gonna use my Revlon Color Stay in the color Cappuccino. You guys know this is my go-to. And to apply it, I'm gonna use my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. This is the 200. I don't know how to necessarily read these brushes. Oh, this is cool. And I'm gonna stipple it all over my face. I honestly feel like this is about to be too dark for me. As my face starts to brighten back up, it's going to be dark. I really like this foundation, and I use it all the time because I just love how I just love the consistency of it. I love how, like, and it also, this foundation is like for oily skin, so it pretty much like mattifies. And I don't have any problems with this foundation throughout the day. Crap, I forgot to put on primer. Why? I do this all the time. I'm not like really used to putting on primer all the time, so I always forget to do it. Annoying. Anyways, I'm not going anywhere today. I'm just filming, so it's not a big deal. But you, sis, don't forget to prime. Yeah, it looks really dark on me today for some reason. Hasn't always looked like that. It looks a little dark on me. Very red today. Maybe it's time for a new foundation. Let me bring it down my neck a little bit. Okay, we're gonna fix all of this, so don't worry. Okay, so for concealer, I'm gonna start with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Chestnut. This is like my actual skin color. And I'm gonna start putting this right here. Like right below, not right below my eye, but like, you see where I'm putting it. And this is gonna act as like a transition color for my lighter concealer I'm gonna put on. I saw Taylor Made Jane, she's one of my favorite YouTubers by the way. She does this technique where she puts a darker concealer right below her lighter one. And I feel like it just helps the color to blend better and not look ashy or anything like that. So I'm gonna use her technique. And for my lighter concealer, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer in the color Caramel. I'm gonna put that right below, or right above that, like this. And whoop, whoop. Whoop. I do know with this, I haven't used this concealer like a bunch of times, but I do know that it dries pretty fast, so you gotta kind of act quick with this one. I actually wanted to dry just a little bit, so I'm gonna wait like a couple minutes and just kind of like air dry it first, because I do want it to dry just a little bit, because if like the drier it is, it's gonna be more full coverage. But you don't want it too dry, trust me, because the first time I tried this, I waited too long and it was harder to blend. Alright, now I think I'm gonna go ahead and start blending, and I'm gonna use my Real Techniques 402 brush, and this is it's a setting brush, but I use it for my concealer. And I'm gonna just start patting. I'm gonna start with this color first, or the darker color first, and now I'm gonna bring in this one. I want to bring this color down just a little bit. Stop it around here. Try not to take it too far back, but sometimes it's hard with how much product you use. I probably should have focused it more right here, so when I did blend it out, it wouldn't go too far, but that's fine because we're gonna fix it in a minute. Alright, so I'm gonna wait a minute to finish blending this out. I'm gonna take this brush again, whichever one it's called, and I'm just going to blend my nose. I'm also gonna use the front of my eye too. Okay, so I'm going to take my foundation brush and I'm going to go around all the harsh edges, because I don't want to keep blending this out, because if I do, I'm just going to keep blending out and I don't want that. So I'm just going to stipple and blend all the harsh edges. And kind of go over it a little bit too, just so it's a little bit more, it's not too light. I love doing this. It's a really big save. Makes everything so much simpler. Alright, so now for contouring, I'm going to be using Ben Nye's cream foundation in the color Coffee Bean. And I talked about this in my last video. I really like how warm it makes my face. And yeah, I haven't found a concealer to contour with that makes my face this warm. Like LA Girl Pro Concealer doesn't have a warm brown that's darker than my skin color. They have like dark cocoa, and that one is just too dark. Kind of looks black on me. Just a really, really dark brown, not like a warm brown, if that makes sense. Okay. Now I'm contouring my nose. My nose is a little crooked. Let me fix that. Child, contouring your nose, it looks great, but it's not as easy as people make it seem. My nose stay looking crooked. That's fine, right? Okay, now to buff this out, I'm taking my Morphe 17, I think it's 8. I've had this brush for a while, so it's kind of wiped off, but I'm pretty sure it's 178. And now I am contouring. Now when you contour, you don't want to take, notice how when I applied the contour, I didn't apply it too far out, and it's because you're gonna have to blend it somewhere. And if you blend it, and if you put it too far, you're gonna blend it even farther, and you're just gonna look crazy. Jawline so we can look snatched. And then hairline. I don't know why I do my hairline. I don't know why, honestly. It's not like it makes my forehead look any smaller. Or does it? Messing up my edges and whatnot. So now I'm taking my Morphe M321 to blend out my nose. Sorry. So now I'm going to set my powder. I'm going to be using the Luxe Pro powder. It's like an off-brand banana powder kinda. You can get it at the beauty supply store. And I'm using my Morphe M536 to apply it. I haven't been really using my beauty blender like that just because I feel like, I don't know, I just haven't really been wanting to. I'm just gonna put this underneath my eye. And I'm only putting enough to set it. I'm not trying to bake or anything like that because I don't want this to make me look ashy or anything. And I'm really just pressing this into my skin. Oh, it's a lot. That is a lot. Let me just go ahead and press that in. Now I'm going to take my Morphe bronzer in the color Showmance, and I'm going to use that to set everywhere where I contoured. I really need another like bronzer. I really want to try the Fenty Beauty bronzer. I really want to try that. That'll probably be my next purchase. Because I'm tired of using the same one I have. And that's what I do. Okay, so I'm taking that same Morphe 321 and I'm going to use that to set my nose contour. Alright, so now I'm going to just wipe off all the excess powder, if there is any. I'm going to do my under eye off camera and then I'll be back for the rest of it. Alright, so my under eye area is done and my lashes are on and I'm already loving this look. So now I'm going to set it with the Morphe setting spray. This stuff smells so good. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. And now I can go ahead and put on my highlighter. And I'm going to carefully show you guys this because it's not going to. So like I dropped my Morphe highlighter palette. And so this color is the one I actually want to use. And yeah, I just have to be careful. But this is the color, it's the color Ultraviolet. And I'm going to take my Morphe M438 to apply it. And I really like it because it's like a purpley color, and I want to keep it like purpley, you know. It's really, really pretty. Look at that. Wow. It's really cute. This is coming together. I'm excited. So now for the lips, I want to do a nude, I think, like a nudie-ish color. And I'm going to use NYX's Suede matte lip liner in the color Sandstorm. And I'm going to apply this like all over my lips too. I'm going to use my Morphe matte lip liner, and I mean a matte lipstick in the color Comet. It's pretty much like the same color. A little bit lighter, but that's perfect actually. So I think I do want to add some lip gloss. I'm going to add Madeline by NYX, and this is the Butter Gloss. I'm just gonna put it over it just because I think it's just a little too, Plus I don't really have like a dark lip liner, so I just think it kind of looks a little funny. Alright you guys, and this is the finished look. I think this is so pretty. I really, really bang with this look right now. Like, wow. Wow. Maybe I need to be getting up in the morning more often because I just woke up and I slayed. I'm just playing. Alright you guys, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, you already know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. And then go ahead and press that notification button so that you know when I'm posting a new video. I told you guys I'm going in all 2020. Y'all better get used to seeing me around, so you might as well just turn on your notifications so you know what I'm posting. Yeah, you guys, again, I really like this video. I hope you did too, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!